put in that blender, hold on. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer, cooped up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Giants.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Should be a wet one, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocked in. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out and they took the fight right to them, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. This will be returned from just beyond midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field.
At the 44-yard line.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. That one complete to Pierce.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 19, 19. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Mustang, 19. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Third down and 3.
Cougar 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Colts first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren, to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Here now, second down and goal.
Unlock Lions, unlock Lions. Let's go now. Steady.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. With the man out of Purdue, that's Tyrone Tracy. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's dark. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Now a short one, caught by the tight end, Johnson. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A carry here for Tracy. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
Giants football here to begin the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Throwing, Dart. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd down, they need 5. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. It's Tracy looking to run. And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He has Hyatt complete to the goal line and in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ready? Viking 18.
Throwing, Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Let's go.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. His pass taken in by Shaheed. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Richardson to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete. And now Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Now Richardson. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9.
60 by 6. Go.
Throwing is Dart. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. To return, it's Shaheed. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Come on. Ready.
Throwing is Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
On second down, Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Check the Eagles, Viking 18.
He'll get this out wide. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down. Richardson gonna look to throw. He gets close to the yellow line. Tackle made at the 46. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
Shaheed in motion.
Viking 18. Steady.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, Richardson. Right back to Warren again. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Colts will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one in the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Ready, set. 60 Cardinal. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
On play action, Richardson. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Ready?
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Shaheed with the catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion.
And this is going to be a Colts 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Anthony Richardson. I mean, it's not hard to see why they want to get the ball in his hands as often as possible, both as a passer, but you can get him as a designed runner. His size and speed, he is a handful for defenses.
Here's a toss, right side, and he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
70, Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Dart. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. They're going to work this down inside the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here. Picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Tying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Colts have come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Ready, break. Ready, 60 Eagles. 60.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 41 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On first down, it's Richardson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. The Colts are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal.
Here we go. 19, 18, Cougar 19, 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he will get into the end zone. Adonai Mitchell, touchdown Indy. Extra point try by Bass. His kick is good. And the Colts will get out in front 17-7.
Giants 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Dart on first and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun, it's done. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver. That's a big-time takeaway.
Ready.
They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Here we go.
He'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. First and 10.
26-yard line.
Let's go.
That's Pierce in motion. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
To throw, it's Richardson. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Giants 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready! 70 Lions!
They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. That's exactly what he did here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. They'll go again with Scatterboo. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need sharp plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand. He had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Pioneer, 79 Broncos.
A second down throw for Richardson. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
3 yards. First down, Colts.
Here we go.
Richardson gets this quickly to Mitchell. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
In trouble, and down he goes. Dexter Lawrence gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
Mustang 19, 2.
Looking to throw. Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts. And that's now 4 victories in a row. They continue to play as